Hello, and welcome to the save where I keep making changes because I can't live with the decisions that I made while recording. So, right off the bat, you can see one of the big changes I made out front. We have changed the windows. I said that I kind of thought that it needed to be done, and yeah, I'm not going to say that I love this decision. I'm going to say I like it a little bit better. It's more tolerable. It feels a little nicer. I wish there was something I could do up here. That spot feels a little bare, but overall, I think I'm liking it. I also changed the front door to kind of go with the whole new window thing, and we put a new window there. At some point, we might end up with one there. I have to see what's inside, but yeah. Then comes the second decision. You knew from last time that I was really struggling, and again I'm going to say, yeah, I'm not in love with this decision, but I think it's better than what it was. And it becomes immediately obvious that things are very different because I removed the wall that was here. And I went overboard with the pattern that I liked. I really do love the wallpaper. And I can't say that I would want to personally live with this much, but I think I was going with more of a maximalist feel here. So this is kind of where I ended up. And I liked the chair or the table that I was using, and I thought I would kind of bring in the couches and everything that went with it, very much changing the whole look of this place. But I feel like it works ish. I also finally learned how to use the custom pictures. Now, I have not been able to get it to work when I put my own images into the folder, but at least I've learned how to make pictures so we have a little more variety in wall artwork. I kept the lamps that we had, but I changed out to kind of this black and white thing. I thought it kind of brought the curtains in a little better, and just, I don't know, I feel like it came together more than I had expected it to. The rug might be a bit of an outlier here, but I thought it was fun to bring a little extra pattern in down there. That is technically the same color that's everywhere else, but it came out a little darker for reasons. Um, Taking out this wall was a decision I wasn't sure I was going to love, but I really feel like it worked. This space feels like it makes more sense now. It doesn't feel so crowded, and I felt like I had a little more freedom with how to place the furniture because I wasn't worrying about that wall and trying to get around. I was able to put this here. It just kind of finally felt like it came together a little bit more. Like I said, not in love with it, but I can live with it. Now, there's a lot of debate on which room to do next, but I think I'm going to move into the kitchen. Before I do that, I did want to mention that I swapped out the colors of the floor and the frames of all the doors, and these doors have all been are still the same. I need to adjust them as we go, but I'm going to take this out of here for now. I'm not sure if it's going to get dark, and I need to figure out what I want to do in here. I feel like we're creating a very cottagey, quaint, maximalist kind of look. So I'm thinking that that's kind of the way I'm going to want to go in the kitchen as well. I think I'm going to be a bit bold with the patterns again, but I think it's going to be more of a tile option this time. I don't think I can be that bold, but yeah, maybe see, I've used these though so many times in my, in the kitchen, even of my own house in this save. So I just feel like that's kind of a cop out. We could try a wallpaper here and do a tile floor. This is used as a dining space as well, so that would kind of work. The floral, I feel like would be fun again. Something like this. That might be a little too busy for this space, Maybe we could try something like this. Ooh, in a very soft blue color. Let's see what we think of that. Okay, I think I like this. And then we can maybe do the cabinets in a nice, like, wood tone, so that I think it's subtle, but yet also kind of gives a lot of pattern, which is nice. I'm liking this. I'm feeling confident, cautiously optimistic would be maybe more the answer. And keeping with the whole maximalist kind of style, we're just going to do like the whole room in this. And then I will repaint the ceiling. I think I'm going to change out the fixtures because I don't feel like that suits what we're going for here. And I'm thinking a blue floor tile, probably solid, would work the best. Okay, so I'll be the first to admit that the tile choice feels a little bathroom to me, but I think as we go, it'll work out. I am kind of wondering if I should do like a partial tile going up. I'm going to hang on to this just in case, and we'll kind of take a look at that after I've put in some cabinetry. I'm thinking this Brooks line is kind of the style, like even in the default, that's pretty much what I was thinking. It kind of matches the wood tones used throughout the house, and it comes kind of built in with different styles, which is very nice. I'm trying to figure out which one I prefer. They're not wildly different, but we also have a dishwasher and hopefully a refrigerator. Okay, there's not a refrigerator in the Brooks design, so we'll pick out a refrigerator that I think will work with all of this. I hate to do it again, but I feel like this is the fridge, and I think it's actually in the perfect color, to be honest. I'm going to put it on this side because, well, actually, can I change? Okay, I can change. Yeah, it always bothered me that the handles are on the wrong side in my kitchen in my main house. So knowing that I can do that is pretty handy. Okay, so we're going to go back to the Brooks selection of stuff. And we have to keep things kind of tiny here. Tall oven cabinet, perhaps, over here. And then, like a sink in the middle. We'll have to keep it kind of small because our space is clearly quite tiny. And then like small cabinets like this tucked in between. I might be able to go a little bigger on the sink. I'm thinking we'll put this to the other side. And then, okay, so I'm going to sell this and see if I can go one larger on the sink. Okay, see this, there we go. Right there. Excellent. Okay, so we have, it's tiny. The upper cabinets would probably help kind of finish things off a little bit here. I like these that have that openness to them. I think that will, I'm wondering though why that won't butt up against there. There we go. Okay, yeah, I think if we could do something like that, and then probably a different style over maybe like this over the fridge. Now it feels very low, but I want it to line up with that. So I think it's going to work, and our fridge is low, so that works. And we have everything we need for a functional, although very tiny kitchen. Now we need some place for them to eat, and obviously right in front of this window is going to be the perfect spot for that. Well, I thought I wanted something flowery like this, but I feel like it's kind of all blending a little too much with the floor, and I'm not loving the way it looks with the wallpaper. So I'm thinking something maybe a little more subtle. The polka dots feel a little too cute compared to the wallpaper. Possibly something like this would be simple. I was hoping for something a little more, I guess, sophisticated. This is kind of cute. Brings in a little bit of the pink. Let's see how that looks. Whoops, that is not the one I meant to choose. And I think it would be nice to make the base white. I debated matching it to the, the wood that we're using everywhere, but I really think just some glossy painted wood is going to be the way to go. And I'm actually realizing we have different tablecloth choices, and I think I'm going to go kind of that longer tablecloth. And I love these chairs in this blue color, although obviously I need to change the style of the seats. I'm not loving that. I think actually just a basic white. No, I think we need to go with a pink. That would actually look really cute and kind of coordinate it very well. So we'll just copy that style over to the other one, and what do we think? I mean, it's very blue in here, but I feel like it kind of works. Although I'm kind of thinking maybe I should make these white to match the table. As much as I love the blue, I think it blends too much into the floor. Yeah, I think that looks better. Now we need some kind of kitchen clutter. I don't want to clutter it up too much because we definitely have like a lot going on in here. So, a couple of things on the table to just kind of, add a little fun here. I think we're going to bring more of the pink in. A little butter dish on the table. Maybe a couple of teacups. How adorable are these teacups? I would love them, and I actually drink my tea out of much bigger cups, but I would still love this. I really want to put these teacups onto a saucer, but it is not working, and that's driving me absolutely crazy because I feel like they belong on a saucer. And today I learned that we have magnets that can go on the fridge. Yeah, I had to throw a couple of those on. All right, so here is the table, keeping it kind of simple because the space is kind of small. I'm hoping I can find some curtains that will work here because this definitely needs some curtains. My only issue is that basically, at least at this point in time, the only curtains that I'm aware of are the ones that we've been using literally everywhere. So yeah, our options are limited, and although we can change the height, we cannot change the width. So it's always a fun little task of finding the ones that fit, and then I have to remember that everything has to be moved to accommodate the curtains. So I'm just going to stand here on the table because that's what people do. And yeah, putting up the curtains is kind of a pain in the rear. What doesn't make sense is that I'm able to basically put the table right back where it was when I tried doing it in the first place. Now, obviously, they're not going to say that color, but just trying to find the ones that will fit first. Okay, I think I kind of like that. A little tiny bit of pattern. When they're open, it looks great. Not loving them when they're closed because the pattern is a bit not quite what I'm looking for, but it'll work. It gives it a little extra texture. Okay, and I made just a slight change to the cabinets, gave them a white countertop, and made the handles blue just to kind of bring a little of that blue into the cabinets and brighten it up a little, but still keeping the wood that we're using throughout to kind of tie it all together. Now I need to do something about the lighting in here. Okay, in kind of a throwback to this room, we've brought in the ceiling lamp version and placed it in here. So I think we just need to get a picture up there on the wall, and we're pretty much done here. Okay, so I'm still learning how to work with these, but I think that'll work. I definitely need to get custom pictures, like actual custom pictures I've placed in the game to work because I need some more variety in my artwork. But I think overall it turned out a lot cuter than I expected. It's getting quite dark, but maybe we can take a peek at how it looks from outdoors. Yeah, I feel like it looks pretty good. I do need to put a little bit more on those cabinets for sure. That's feeling a bit underdone. So let me grab a few little knickknacks and we'll see what we think. Okay, a little bit more clutter really helped. I cannot for the life of me figure out how to get anything up here. Oh, I can open them. Yeah, I can't get this stuff back in far enough. There we go. That might work. There we go. Okay. Yeah. I was trying to get these in so that I can close it, and I'm struggling with the placement here. I switch back and forth between precise and grid placement, trying to figure out, and it's like, I think I'm just not getting things. See, I can see where the dot is, and maybe because I'm not above it, it's not working as well. A ladder of some sort would sure be handy right about now. Maybe I can hop up here. This is kind of why I tend to not decorate too much. It's definitely something I need to work on. Maybe we'll find something a little smaller, like a kitchen timer. Can we get you? Nope, can't get you tucked in there. We'll put you there though, because I like you. Maybe a casserole dish, and I would like you to be kind of a green color. We'll work a little bit of that into here. Nope, you're gonna fight me too. Wait. Is it enough I can get the door closed? You know what? We're going to have to accept it, because I don't know that I have the patience to sit and try to figure that one out. Can we get a ladder, perhaps? Like a ladder or a step stool or something. Okay, I don't need, how about a stool? Yeah, one I can actually stand on, though. Like, can I can use it. Wait. Interact. Nope, I don't want to sit on it. I want to stand on it. Darn it. You know what? I think I'm just going to live with it. Thank you so much for putting up with me through all of my decorating mishaps. We'll come back next week, probably to work on the bedroom. Have a wonderful day, and keep on being perfectly you.